Alright, for this video, I want to show you how to use text in your design. Alright, it's actually very easy. This will be a very short video. I thought originally you had to trace the letters, but you don't. There's a much simpler way to do it. So the first thing I want to do is I want to hit Start 2D Sketch, and I want to click the top of my light switch. Alright, then I'm going to hit Project Geometry, and I'm going to click the middle of my light switch, the little square piece, so that I can have all those lines in my drawing. Then I come up here to the text button and I click on it, and then I make a box where I want my text to go. And so then a window pops up. In here you can change the size of your text. You can make it bold, italicized, underlined. You can change the font. You would change the font. You can center it. I like to center it and center it. This is centering it left to right, and this is centering it up and down. And so it's got all of that there for you. If you type the text first, so maybe I had typed the text and it's like, oh, I need that bold because it's too skinny. You highlight it. You need to highlight it in order to change it. And click bold. Okay, or click whatever you wanted to do to change it. I'm actually going to change the size as well. You can choose any of these options. You can also type it in. So maybe I want each letter to be 0.5. Once I'm happy with it, I hit OK. Alright, and so it shows it, and it always sets it so that it matches the way the ViewCube letter word is. And so for me, I wanted it to go sideways. So I have to hit Escape, and then I'm going to click this yellow box, and I'm going to stretch it so that it fits around my word, first off. Then I need to use the vertical constraint. Alright, just like I would for the triangles that we did on the pegboard. I'm going to use that, and then I'm going to click on one of these orange line or yellow dotted lines. I don't know which one is going to work the way I want it to, so I'm just going to click one. Right? I clicked the right one first, but if you didn't, you can hit undo, click the vertical constraint again, click on a different line, and see what it does. That one didn't do anything, so I hit undo, click the vertical constraint, flip it again. Maybe this is the direction I wanted it to go. It's not for me, so I'm going to hit undo and actually do it the right way this time. So you get it the way you want it to go, and then you click and drag it. You can click and drag it exactly where you want it. Okay, so there, I've got it so it's not hitting my Firebird. And so now the only thing left to do, and you can always double click if you want to go fix the size, and it'll let you go back into this window. But now that I'm done and I'm happy with it, it's a good size. If you make it too small, my 3D printer can't handle printing it. So it needs to be something that you can read pretty well. Okay, otherwise the 3D printer is the letters are going to fall off, and you're not going to be able to read it because it's all going to be blurred together. So just realize that as you're typing it up. It needs to be bigger than the 0.12 that it defaults to. Alright, so then I hit Finish Sketch. All I have to do to make this text come out and actually show up on the 3D printer is I need to extrude it. Okay, and then I just click on the letters. Notice the letters highlight white when I click on them, or when I hover over them. So I click on them, I tell it how tall I want it to be. I would not do anything greater than 0.2. If you do anything greater, the letters are just going to fall off after they're printed. Alright, I tend to do 0.1. That seems to work the best for me. So I'm going to hit OK. It might yell at me because it's a bad font. I'm going to double click. I'm going to come in here. I'm going to highlight it all. I'm going to change the font. I'm going to hit OK. Make sure I don't have to change the location of it. Finish Sketch. Extrude. Click on the letters. And hit OK. And so there I've got my text, and it is extruded, and so I'm ready to move on to the next video where I show you how to prepare it for the 3D printer.